Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Elfie and I hope you guys all doing well. So if you're new to this channel, this is my YouTube channel where I talk about plant propagation, semi-hydroponics, and show you the plant that I got. Today we are going to talk about variegated banana and their care tips. So let's get started. So right now I actually have two types of banana. I'm going to have the third type, which is the dwarf banana. Super dwarf banana, that is give me the little finger of bananas. I live in northwest, so it's actually pretty cold and not really easy to grow banana. So finger crossed I will have a fruit. The first one I want to show you, this is the one, it's hard to say. This is a dwarf. I think it's called Nam banana. I got it locally, and this is also variegated banana, but it has the yellow variegations. This is growing in my greenhouse. I think I will need to leave it in the house during the winter time, because right now my nighttime is around 58 to 60. It's a little bit too cold for them, and it grows super slow when it's cold. My second one, this is the one that everyone was asking about. Can you see this? This is my white variegation banana, and this is AA. So there's two types of white variegation banana. One is a Florida, one is AA. So I believe this is AA because that's what I bought. So it's hard to tell when it was young which type is it, because they look very similar, but there is a little bit way of telling it. The first way to telling is to look at the stem. So this one has a little bit more red right now, but when it was young it's actually not as red as this. As you can see, the new growth here is pretty green. According to internet, this is how you tell is it AA or Florida. So I'm not an expert. This is my first year growing banana as well, so don't count my word, okay? And then the shape of this banana is more like arrow shape as well. The more sure way to tell if which type of banana this is to see the fruits of their mother plants. So for AA, the fruit has also variegated strip as well. For the Florida I think it's just yellow. I imported around April and May, so if you want to buy banana, or especially import, that would be the best time to import to get. Don't do it in summer, don't do it even fall time. Is not really a good time, because in spring they grow super fast. This plant is so easy to rot. Every time I water, I feel like I rotted it, and at the end it didn't rot. It's like, oh, did I rot it? Oh no, it looks like rot, but then it's just a fall around. But yeah, when you bought online, they usually ship you without soil. You have to root it again. There's no really any way to grow the banana from seeds, and if you do your homework or internet, actually there's a banana that have a seed that is pretty big. The one that you see in the store, those little bit black dot, that's not really a seed. It's just like a seedless fruits. That's not a seed. You couldn't grow banana from those, okay? The only way to getting banana is from the pop, from the mother plants, and then they're growing size shoots out of it, and you just cut it off and then you get a new banana. This is one of the pop. So most of people selling you is around this tall or slightly taller, because this is the easiest way to ship, and it's the easiest way to not killing them. I bought 4 of them, and the smallest one is actually grow the best, about this size. I would say around 12-inch to 15-inch size would be the best to grow. For the tall one, they die back. So when I got it, it is bare root as well, and then I pot it in the soil right away. I don't know if there's any other way I will do differently, but that was what I'm doing. So I potted with 50 to 60% of perlite, and then the rest is peat moss. That's what I do, because they like to be moist. At the same time, they also very easy to rot. When I have it, I do not pot it as the size of pot. I just pot it as similar size as the above is. So I started with 4.5-inch size and slowly increase my pot size, and that way I know the water will be dry quicker. I pot it with the smaller pot, translucent pot, so I know when it needs to be moist, and I can see when the root grow out. I use a plastic wrap here to increase the humidity, and also I put it on top of heat mats. The key of growing this guy, they said they need a lot of moisture, but for me I did not give them a lot of moisture. I still using the similar mix, and I water it maybe around every 2 weeks. I leave up the pot, and then when I feel dry and then the topsoil also dry, then I water it. I let it dry in between watering. When you have overwater or like slightly overwater, your white leaf will turn brown. So this is why it's turning brown, as it is very easy for it to overwater. For me to keep it white is if I see I did overwater, especially when you're growing at home, it's very easy to get that water condensation is in here. You have to wipe it out, like keep it dry, and very good air circulation is pretty important for this banana. So I grow this in the greenhouse right now, so it has a lot of indirect bright light. But if I was growing at home, I will put it in my south facing window, as close as the window as possible. You can give it a little bit of sun, but the white leaf might be easier to turn brown if you have too much sun. Just keep monitoring your plants. You will know when the plant needs to be watered. I think that the leaf will be dropped a little bit like that, so you know the plant needs to be watered. Variegated banana can grow about 15 feet high, so it's more like 2 storage high. If you can grow it outside, I think that would be the best way to grow this banana. If you can grow it indoor, when I see the leaves stop producing, like it takes really long time to come out, then that is the time I know I need to repot slightly upper size. I have been repot this plant many times, I think at least 2 to 3 times already. When I repot it, I just take everything out. I did not losing the soil. I just put it in bigger pot. That's how I repot it. But if you want to keep it in certain height, you can just keep it in that size of pot. I think it will just stop growing. This plant eventually need to be in maybe like 20-inch pot. I'm not very sure yet, but I do already have a big pot for it because I want to grow pup. The plant doesn't need to reach certain height to produce fruits. So as long as reach in the right condition, it will be produce fruits. Same as growing pup as well. It doesn't have to be in a certain height to grow pup. This plant really like a lot of fertilizer, so I've been fertilized it with worm casting in the soil, and also I did blood meal and I watered with worm tea liquid fertilizer. I change my fertilizer all the time, so the point is this plant need to be fed a lot, especially when it's already established the roots. They need a lot of fertilizer, they need a lot of energy to grow. But when it was young, when you just import it, it doesn't really need that much. You just need to keep it moist. I would say just feed it every time you water it. In winter time, some people when they grow outdoor, they cut off all the leaf out so that it won't rot. This is not really core stem, this is actually part of the leaf. If you grow outdoor, you need to protect it off of winter, especially the variegated one. They are very sensitive with cold. I think this is fun. I mean, banana is fun. You can eat the fruits. Every type of banana have a different type of fruit. You will be so amazed. That's what I heard. How different with the store-bought banana versus the one that grow in your backyard. I'm excited to try it out myself. I am going to have the third one coming. If you're interested, you can just get one. You don't necessarily get a variegated started plants. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. See you guys next. Thank you. Bye bye.